basic vault move for getting over an obstacle. So jumping off one leg, catching on the other leg, and then threading your leg through.
We're gonna drop it down here and then just swing for the fences. Oh, you got this. You got it.
All right.
Hands together. There we go.
Together.
You got this.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't.
7, so we'd love people to come out and learn a little bit more about how to get involved.
All right, Yowie, I'm sending you a bill for that Apple Watch band that you're currently chewing on, but I know your teeth a little puppy.
We'll start with an ankle catch in the hammock. We're gonna place our right ankle inside. So create some space, ground down through your left foot, hug the right knee up towards your chest, send your foot over.
All right, Emily, this is so great. I love this so much. If people want to check out Yoga Inspired and your aerial yoga classes, where can they go to learn more?
You can go to yogainspiredraleigh.com.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Whee!
Not everybody has to have ice skating experience, so if
Absolutely.
someone's a little nervous about their first time, what kind of help can they get?
Yeah, so we actually bring in instructors for part of the day so that they can help those skaters that either have never been on the ice before and get their feet under them.
I told you it's been about 20 years since I've been on ice skates, so I'm a little nervous about this. Figure skater! And I hear you have a pancake challenge.
We do.
So it's 3 full-size flapjacks, right? Like we're talking a full plate. And if we finish it, in how long?
45 minutes.
If we finish it in 45 minutes, the meal's free? Or do we get like a t-shirt?
You get a t-shirt.
You get a t-shirt.
You get a t-shirt.
Let's go see if I can earn myself a t-shirt, guys. Whose idea was this? Was this your idea? Let's try that. Yes. Were you rolling? But were you rolling? He was. He was. Hey guys, I've been living in Raleigh for a year now, and it's about time I start shopping like a local. So we brought in an expert. My good friend Megan Thomas Head is here with me today to show me her favorite places to shop. She is a fashion guru and definitely one of my favorite fashionistas. So where's our first stop today? Why not? Hey Carly, what's up?
Where are you? I thought you had a big announcement. You're like 10 minutes late.
Oh shoot. Okay, I'm on my way. Oh hey, can I borrow a car? Yes. Today on My Carolina, we're gonna break some stuff.
We'll see you at 9.
Daytime just got better on CBS 17.
I'm excited.
I'm pumped about it. My Carolina is moving to 9 a.m.
Wow.
I love it.
Make the move with My Carolina to 9 a.m. on January 17th, followed by...
Let's make a deal at 10.
And The Price is Right at 11.
It is so good.
Hey, 3 great shows
that go great together.
I don't think there was any competition here. So join us weekday mornings beginning January 17th for My Carolina.
Followed by Let's Make a Deal and The Price is Right.
Right here on CBS 17. Tuesdays in March on My Carolina are going to be remarkable. Every Tuesday, we'll be putting the spotlight on a remarkable woman who's made an impact on her community. Join us on My Carolina Tuesdays at 9 in March for Remarkable Women. We are back out here in Raleigh at the Cambridge, which is now open and moving in residents. We're so excited to have Victoria Sosa back with us today. Thank you for having us out.
Thank you so much. We're very excited. We just started moving people in a few weeks ago.
We are out in Wake Forest today with Amanda Smith of the Jim Allen Group, and she's going to show us this beautiful new community they have coming up. Thank you so much for having us out.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. We are so excited to be here so that we can show you all about Prescott.
So tell me about Prescott, this new community you guys have coming up here in Wake Forest. It's Christmas time, so of course we found our way to a jewelry store, not just any jewelry store. We're here at Bailey's Fine Jewels in Raleigh with Marcy Bailey. Thank you so much for having us out.
Thanks for being here. I'm so glad you're here.
So glad to be here. This is just a magical spot to come visit.
It is, and of all times, right now is the best time of the year to be here.
Absolutely, I totally agree. So tell me about Bailey's Fine Jewels and where you guys got started. Dunkin' Donuts sent me a t-shirt once and I wore it for a week. I love swag.
Eating the donut?
Yeah, I took some pictures eating a donut, of course. Hey, Shamar, can you hear us? It's Joanna and Carly in Raleigh.
Hey, Joanna and Carly in Raleigh. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Well, that's a disappointment. We can see you though, which is very exciting.
Yes!
Come on, come on.
Yes! I love it.
Wait a minute, don't breathe on it.
Why?
Because I feel like you just violated my ice cream bowl. That was mine, I was planning to eat.
That's a good finger gun. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I brought back finger guns with the pandemic. Because can't high five anymore, don't touch people, just.
Keep that smile, girl. You're looking good.
Try.
Swing, batter. That was there.
I'm not aiming for anybody at this point. I'm just trying to hit the ball.
You're aiming for Carl's head.
Yeah, I think that's really what she's doing.
The amenities, great amenities and the amenities and the equipment. And I did it again, didn't I? I did. Amenities. Ah, dang it! I screwed myself up there. Now I can't say it. It's okay. We are thrilled to welcome two new faces to the panel, TV host and former NFL player Akbar Bajabiamila, along with actor and director Jerry O'Connell. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I feel like a lucky lady today.
Well, thank you, Joanna. We're happy to be here.
You know that song, Joanna?
I sure do. My dad used to sing it to me.
Yes, I know.
Pulls in my heartstrings. I want them. Where's Chloe? Where's Chloe is all I gotta ask.
No, I kind of secretly want them to get back together, and it's none of my business, and I need to shut my mouth and stay in my lane.
Tell us a little bit about this and kind of what sparked that in you guys, the need to reconnect and the need to kind of share your stories.
Yeah, it's a really interesting thing to be part of something that we had no idea when we signed up to do that show that it was going to become this kind of iconic evergreen thing.
I know it's an early morning for you out there in California, so we do appreciate you being here with us today.
Hey, I did end up wearing my onesie today, though. I was like, listen, if I'm doing morning interviews, a onesie is definitely happening.
I'm a little jealous. Next time, make sure you send out the memo. I'll join the club. Happy whatever. What day is it? Is it Wednesday? Thursday. Oh, okay. Happy Thursday.
Sun's coming up. Sun's coming up out here.
Joanna, I like Joanna. One day we're gonna have a beer together.
Welcome back to My Carolina. I'm Joanna Heims. I am out here at John Heister Automotive. We are talking with them about the creative ways that they are keeping their employees working during this time of crisis.
We were in this shop right here and having a mechanics meeting, and we were talking about what we're going to do when business runs out. So one of the mechanics had mentioned by midday, things were slowing down. Traditionally they're backed up a week because we're so busy. And I didn't have a good answer. He said, what are we going to do when we run out of work? So went home that night and started thinking about ways to be creative and keep people working. And I got this idea to go out and buy a bunch of classic cars and it just started with, hey, we'll put them in the shop and we'll pay them to work on them the same way we would pay them to work on a customer's car. And it morphed. So next thing you know, we started all the stores pairing off into teams to work on these as projects. If someone had the idea to the one that makes the largest impacts for the least amount, that maybe we auction that vehicle off for charity, because there's a lot of other people in the world that are suffering right now, and the team that wins could have an influence on which charity that auction benefits. I would say up until that point, everybody was nervous and scared of what was going to happen, and you know, of course, all of us, you know, our pays are obviously being reduced, and you know, our futures aren't clear. So this was a way that kind of, I think, put everybody at ease and gave them an opportunity to do something that's fun, you know, something that maybe they hadn't even worked on before. To go back and work on something that has a carburetor in it, it's a new experience for them. So I think they're getting a kick out of it and having a lot of fun with it. Every team has a social media person assigned to them to kind of chart the progress. You know, to identify the team in the beginning, and then what the vehicle is and what steps they're going to take, and they're going to just daily keep it updated with the progress that they make as we go through it. So we figure about 12 weeks all total. We'll see. You know, some of them will probably be done before then, and some will drag on past that. So we're going to try and work through that period, and hopefully we'll be back to work by then.
13 years after her father lost his public battle with cancer, Jamie Valvano faced her own battle with a genetic form of breast cancer.
And I heard his voice, and he said, you know, I left a legacy behind for you so that you could walk in my footsteps and survive. You don't just have to keep telling my story, but now it's time to tell yours.
She shared her story to inspire and encourage others to reach their goals.
What if I adopted my dad's game plan and I discovered my extraordinary life?
As Jamie's health improved, her focus turned to her youngest son, Grant.
They kept telling us different things that he would be challenged with. It kept coming and coming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam!
In the way only a mother can, Jamie found an outlet for her son that gave him and many others hope.
He never uses any of his disabilities as an excuse, or he doesn't even acknowledge them.
You got this!
The mother-son pair share videos with positive messages. They also created shirts and sweatshirts to raise money for the Special Olympics.
Come on, Granny! It has become kind of a whole movement. Now we do speeches together. Okay, do you want to look through one of the magazines?
Sure.
Grant and his mother also make collages, each one tailored to the person getting them.
Love collages are help with love people. It's just because my heart is so lovable.
It's just extraordinary to see that and to know that I've been blessed to know these two amazing men that changed my life.
Two amazing men and one incredibly strong woman, creating a different kind of Valvano legacy that will live off the court and in our hearts. Joanna Heims, CBS 17 News. During my very own home renovation project, I discovered a company called Spoonflower. They make custom fabrics and wallpapers and so much more, but they're connecting artists, creators, and consumers worldwide, and it's all being made right here in North Carolina. For over a decade, Spoonflower has been on the bleeding edge of the textile industry, and they've fostered a creative ecosystem of artists, makers, and customers who have all leaned on one another through a tough year.
This is no small operation. You know, we've got thousands of designers all over the world in 129 countries.
Spoonflower makes custom fabric and wallpapers a reality, offering tens of thousands of unique artist-created designs and patterns ready to print. Designs like bananas, bumblebees, and even Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Unique finds you won't be able to score anywhere else. And while many industries struggled through the pandemic, the creative economy took off, and businesses like Spoonflower had to make fast moves to keep up.
Almost immediately, we saw our business
triple overnight. We went from 25,000 square feet of factory space to 50,000 in less than 4 weeks. Tripled the number of printers we had, doubled the number of employees we had, and it lasted like that through the entire year.
From printing to cutting to testing and shipping, it's all happening now inside this 110,000 square foot warehouse in the Bull City.
I think it's so special that Spoonflower is here, revolutionizing textile production, because textile has always had roots in North Carolina. And it's just special to see that we are bringing it into a new era, right? And it's more in digital printing and less waste, it's more sustainable.
Spoonflower has mastered the process of bringing this form of art into your home. From creating new fabrics to improving printing technologies, all to help bring these vibrant, creative works of art to life. And they've been a lifeline for makers and creators, many of whom started their own businesses and relied on Spoonflower to keep production moving and keep food on the table.
Our business was growing double digits with Spoonflower year over year, and it has been since the very beginning. But what the pandemic actually brought to us was the surge of new kind of homemakers that were making masks, that were sewing their own clothes. It is our business, and thanks to Spoonflower, we've been able to build this incredible family business.
Knowing that we're helping these people, create a living, with all their creativity that they have, is pretty inspiring.
And for the customers who discover Spoonflower, they may come for the fabrics and creative ideas, but they stick around because of the community.
I think the bulk of consumers out there, really care about the values of the brand and the values that we have here at Spoonflower that are sort of the core of all of the decisions that we make, primarily centered around the value of family.
And it is a family, from the employees here in Durham to the artists and makers worldwide, all connected online through a passion for creativity and self-expression.